Hi, Leo. This is Lisa from The Right Guidance here to bring in your November 2019 reading. We will be working with 3 decks for your angels to bring in your guide, to bring in your messages for the month. We'll work with the romance angels for any romantic and love advice from them. We'll work with messages from your angels, both decks from Doreen Virtue. That will bring in any general messages and anything to do with any and all relationships of all kinds. We'll use my handy dandy love pack. Hope you're well, Leo. Don't forget to leave me a comment, feedback, a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you want. Subscribe. That always makes me feel appreciated. But love feedback, okay, Leo? All right, guides, angels of my Leo viewers, those of you who keep returning, this becomes more and more about you for sure, for sure. All right, so for Leos, please, for the month of November. 6 cards, okay, guys, from the love pack. Just gotta reach them all. All right, next we'll be pulling cards, and I haven't seen them, okay? I'm gonna turn them over with you. Romance angels, please. Angels and guides, please help your Leo people get clarity on the romantic life. What's coming up? What should they be doing? 3 cards. 3 cards. All right. And then messages from your angels. What does Leo need to know for November? I love this deck. It's one of my favorite decks. I don't use it in videos too often. I don't know why, but my guides always choose the cards that we use for the monthlies. And of course, the love pack is always like my thing. Okay. 4 from that one. Okay. We're going to tackle the love pack first. Okay. Asking you this November to have an adventure. Okay. Grab your favorite people, family, friends, or significant other, and do something around town. Get that out there. Enjoy the fall. For those of you, like I'm in Toronto, I'm not sure where you're from. You can leave that in comments, but have an adventure with the people you love. Get out there, explore, see if there's any festivals, any celebrations that you can go out to in the different surrounding towns. Like we're in the city, but there are so many amazing towns up north here in Ontario that you could go and see if there's any cool festivities, any Christmas markets, even for those of you who like that. But just go out and have an adventure. Even get in the car, you know, maybe on one of the weekends, early in the morning, and just drive and ask your guides, like, I would love an adventure, or my husband and I, or my wife and I, or, you know, my friends and I want an adventure. We're just going to fly by the seat of our pants. And I'm telling you, I've done that lots of times in Toronto. Super fun, super exciting to do. Okay. Some of you might find yourself this November in a push me, pull me situation where you might be curious about someone in relationships. This could even be a friendship. You're not sure. You want to hang out with them, and then you're like, no, I don't know if I want to hang out with them. So this could also mean that you are the type of Leo that stays very introverted, very in your own walls, and you're not out there presently having an adventure. And your guides are like, you gotta get out beyond your walls. And maybe, you know, there's a part of you is like, I'm going to reach out to someone and ask them to make plans. And then you're like, I don't know if I want to go. Right? Go out. Okay? For those of you who find yourself in a romantic situation, for those of you dating, where someone's interested and then they're not, or maybe you're interested and then you're not, make a decision. Let's see what else your guides have to say. Happiness. Okay? A love relationship, a new relationship, or by having an adventure will bring more happiness into your life. Choosing to explore, choosing to get out beyond your walls will bring happiness and laughter and merriment into your life this month. Leo, get out. Get out from the basement. Who's in the basement? Get out from the basement. Someone's got to go. Get out from the basement. Maybe that's your little nest. Get out. Lovers. It's a beautiful card. Okay? See how they're having, I'm not asking you to go outside and have a picnic, but, you know, in Lake Ontario, we certainly have the swans. So maybe you need to go out for a beautiful walk. Maybe you need to go out and, hold hands with the person you love, have some kissing, have some tender moments out in nature, and have that adventure. If you catch my drift, outside. There is a beauty about you and around you and for the taking. Realizing how beautiful life can be when you put that effort to invite life back in instead of pushing experiences away. Invite them. Invite your guides to bring in like-minded friends and individuals and a new love, right? And realize how beautiful your life really is when you choose to get out of the basement. Okay? Some of you might keep yourself in the comfort of your home because there's a possibility some of you are feeling unwanted. Maybe you're feeling a little bit anxious. Maybe you are feeling and acknowledging that maybe I'm feeling a little bit depressed. Maybe there's an era of that around me. You have to make a new choice. Instead of pushing life away, I want you to jump in. I want you to call the people who are your yes people. I want you to get out and work outside of the home. Go work where there's people. Go work at Starbucks. Go take yourself out of your four walls. Get out of the basement. Okay? Invite life back in. And for those of you single and you're feeling unwanted, maybe because you see everyone else is in couple, I see some of you who are focusing on the holidays being around the corner and you're like, I'm going to be alone again, or I'm going to be alone this holiday. So who cares? Right? What can you do to bring in happiness and merriment and joy and laughter? And who do you want to do that with? And whose company do you enjoy being around? And who can you have an adventure with? Choose life and get out of the basement. Some of you might be feeling unwanted or depressed or sad because there's been a separation. Okay? Maybe there's been a recent ending. Maybe this whole 2019 has been about being separate from life. Maybe you are choosing to be separate from the dating world, putting yourself back out there. Maybe you're putting yourself in situations, some of you who, you're testing the waters with other people, but these aren't people you would ever commit to. Okay, so there's a part of your heart that's staying very separate from the experience. So only put yourself in situations that you're going to mutually benefit each other. Okay, where there's going to be balance, give and take, where you're going to feel joyful and happy as a result. Someone you can have an adventure with. Those of you who are feeling sad because it says time apart from your partner is either on the horizon or it's the partner you're with, you're separated from that. Choose to put peace and loving energy out there towards that person. Seek healing in whatever way. If you need to see someone like myself to help you heal from that, if I can life coach your ass to help you to take on a new practice of life, I would love to help you with that. If you need to seek a therapist or counselor for something more, if you keep repeating patterns, maybe you need to seek a professional to help you with that step. Okay, but choose not to be separate from life. Choose not to stay in your four walls for those of you who are separating yourself from the enjoyment and the adventure that is beyond your walls. Loving yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Having boundaries. Okay, I kind of was trying to touch on that without being so blunt like they were just now. Making sure for those of you who are testing the waters in the dating pool, just go on dates. Don't extend yourself too much, if you know what I mean, physically. Don't create cords of attachment to people who you weren't technically investing in anyways. But loving yourself first is being respectful towards yourself, respecting your energy, respecting your own boundaries, okay? But what's romantically attractive? When you are just taking relationships slowly and not giving too much of yourself and letting that person be curious about you and just slowly getting to know each other without diving into too deep too quickly, okay? For those of you who are already in a romantic relationship, loving yourself first means you are a priority too. You're not just mom or dad, and you're not just wifey or husband. You're not just someone's coworker. You're not someone's, boss. What do you need in November? What does your self-care need? Do you need time for meditation? Do you need time for massages? Do you have benefits you haven't used, self-care practices that you could be using? Who needs to get their hearing checked? Someone's having some hearing issues, maybe need to get your hearing checked. Whatever you have to do to take really great care of you. If it's someone needs to see a dentist, okay, we're just going to be talking about the medical now. We're like, yeah, we are. Okay, someone has a shoulder issue that needs looked at. Someone needs a tooth, wisdom, something needs looking at in the dental area. Someone's left ear needs checking. Maybe it might be so minor as having a wax removal, but someone might not be realizing that the source of the headache could be from that. Yeah, someone's having headaches. So yeah, whoever all that's for, and it could be my regular clients because I have a lot of Leos. You guys need to just go for maybe a little physical, a little checkup. Okay. Okay, and your last romance angel, and then we'll get to the messages from your angels cards. The codependency card, okay? And you know, when I used to do personal readings on myself, this used to come up a ton. And it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. And what that means, it's also an addiction to care, to put other people in front of you, to make other people the priority. And that's where the love yourself first comes in. So maybe you keep yourself so busy, okay? You know, you could be having, let's say you spend a lot of time shopping on Amazon. Let's say you spend a lot of time, you know, focusing on what other people need and what they're missing from their life. And you are that helpful person, that helpful daughter, that helpful son, that helpful partner, that helpful friend. Stop. Your guides are asking you, what do you need? Right? For November, Leos, you first, if you take anything away from this reading so far, it's that you need lots of love, you need a timeout. Now, here's the thing. If you don't take the time, if your body is creating patterns and illness and issues, your guides, trust me when I tell you, they have done this to me on numerous occasions. They will knock you on your ass. So you have no choice but to take good care of you, or to stay home from work and take, you know, care of yourself and nurture yourself, and to have, you know, time to sleep in, or to let the kids go off to school and you can be home alone, and maybe you can binge watch some shows, because that's what your body needs to do, is just sit on a couch. Okay? In that case, stay in the basement. But whatever your outlet is for expending energy this month, Leo, what can you do to have a self-care aspect to it? Choose to not distract yourself by those codependent addictions or those codependent relationships where you feel it is your perception that they can't take care of themselves and I have to do it. Stop. It's about you this month. Okay, now it's a voice thing too. Oh, they're saying like you might lose your voice. Yeah, it's just your body's way. It's your guide's way. It's your higher self's way of saying you need to stop and take good care of you. So whoever that's for, they say it's about for half of you to really heed that message. Let's see what the message is from your angels, because there are self-care cards from here too. Okay. Oh, such a good card. Are you ready for this, Leo? Oh yeah. Serena. She's a beautiful, powerful woman. She's the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. I'm going to read it again, they said. You want to take a screenshot of that? Take a screenshot of that. Okay? I'm the angel of abundance, and you will receive the money that you need. God is in charge of how that'll happen. Have faith. Trust. You're trying to figure out, and I do this all the time as a controlly, assertive Alpha Virgo. How is that going to happen? Stop. Work hard. Play hard. Give of yourself. Give to yourself. And just trust and have faith that everything's going to work out for your highest and best good. Moving on. You got the timeout card, and I knew you would. Timeout. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs. It's time to stop and take care of yourself. More guidance. They are for real up in your business. And I love this card too because I just love her posture, Vanessa. She's like fierce. Okay? To make this decision. So you have a decision to make this November. Okay? And I'll come back for the mid-month of November and we'll see what else is happening in your world, Leo. Okay? But listen, to make a decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine life purpose? And which way takes me away from it? Where do we need to put effort into your divine life purpose? And what is your distraction? So if you have important goals you have set, ring a life coach to help you to manage that. Someone that every week you connect with, you make plans with, someone you have to answer to help you stay focused and on track. That's their job. And it's what us life coaches want to do. So allow us, give us the business to do what we came here to do. All right. So you reach out and stop the distractions, take really good care of you, and do what you came here to do by setting aside the time that's required for that. Or create the setting, or to get out of the basement and put yourself in a more learning environment. Maybe I work at the library constantly. I'll be there probably for the rest of this week. So you do what you have to do, okay, to put yourself in an environment for success. Okay, your last card is a fantastic one from Mystique. And she's a beautiful black majestic stallion. And she says, keep charging ahead. Don't take no for an answer. And expect miraculous solutions to appear. You want to take a screenshot of that? Okay? So listen, you're working on something. Keep working on something. Partner up with someone. Tag team with someone who's also working on their goals. Come work with me in the library for those of you who are local. Keep charging ahead. Keep working. It's going to get picked up. Miraculous solutions, and trust and have faith that the divine is working behind the scenes in your favor. I hope you have enjoyed your reading. I'm sorry it's 17 minutes. I try to keep them as short as possible. Please, please offer me feedback. Leave me a comment below. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you hated it, right? And subscribe to my channel and help me grow. I'd really appreciate it. You can also check out your partner. For those of you who have a partner, check out their reading and see what's happening in their world so you can best support them as well. All the best to you, Leo. See you soon.